Alright, this is a car I have been wanting to review for a little bit here because I haven't really had a lot of experience with it, but I've seen great things from it with one of the other players driving with it. I forget his name, I can bring it up nice and easy though. Maybe should know I've typed his name down enough lately. Zoma, yes, Zoma. This is Zoma's go-to car, and he's been doing a brilliant job with it every time he's gotten behind the wheel. So we're going to go through the Sky Realm and Ice, Cliffside, and Cosmic, testing this car out, see how it goes. So this thing has a lot of downforce from what I've seen, and from the very few times I've driven it. So theoretically I shouldn't be worried about detaching from the road for this section. And yeah, no, it's stuck very well. Quite nicely. Very smooth drive as if I'm on flat ground. This may just be the best car for this track. It's definitely been the best one of the ones I've gone through this review with. Ooh. Caught a little bit more air than I wanted to. That still went really well. Let's see if we can actually get to this corner, which we did in the first few videos, but then the last couple we've had trouble just getting down that hill. Barely even felt that wind there. That was really good. Oh, it handles amazingly on that corner. Car is doing very well, quite happy with it. I think my biggest issue here is I'm going to have too much speed for corners. Otherwise, this car is just brilliant, it just glues to the road. Just got to watch out for that edge because that will still flip me out of control regardless of how much downforce I've got if I hit a bump on there. Oh, that wind really picked me up. It was quite a bother. Oh no. Alright, so that was just, yeah, the wind kicked my ass there. Which is just unfortunate. But honestly, that's been the absolute best of any car I've put on the Sky Realm so far. So, Metaloid. Now, oops, that's the wrong button. Let's throw it on the Ice Realm and see how it goes for grip. What does it actually say for grip? It says it has good grip, so it should actually do alright here, especially with all that downforce. Not awful, not awful. Oh, stability cost me a bit of boost controls are nice. Managed to stay on the track there where I probably should have gone off. Honestly, it's taking these corners nice. Going into full lock isn't ideal. This car is majestic as hell on this track. Oh, that's a bit of user error there, unfortunately. I'm quite happy to take that one as that was again my fault. That was even easier than it was in RD04. So Metaloid is just brilliant for that track, honestly. Obviously, you know, mistakes happen, and it's going to happen with any driver, really. It's not always necessarily the car's fault. And it's just a matter of being able to determine which one is where. You know, whether it's me or the car that's causing the problem. So here we're going to try Cliffside. We're going to try this full speed thing. Oh, it actually took that quite nicely. Unfortunately here I'm having a bit of an issue just staying on the track. Not a worry at all. I did just grip onto that very well. Now we're going to see how it goes with corners. It's actually quite nice. I feel like the last car, Ballistic, did this a little better. But it's definitely one of the better ones I've used. It's definitely doing better than Audio 4. But yeah, it's no Ballistic. Whereas Ballistic can step into the drift if it needs, this thing really doesn't like to. Like the Ballistic doesn't mind having that little bit of traction loss, whereas this thing hates it. Its speed is a little overpowering for its cornering ability. Yeah. But still, car drive is really nice. It's not the best thing I've put there, but it's one of. Now we're going to see how it goes on Cosmic. Now I feel like the stability is one of the few things that this car is a failure with. One of the few things it struggles with. So this is probably going to really shine here. Yeah, and already I can feel it's just lifting up a bit, especially on that one side. So stability is not this car's best asset. Nor is top speed. So these endurance runs unfortunately are not ideal for this car, where it needs top speed, stability. But it seems to be okay. It's not the worst. Already enjoying it more than Synchro, Powerbomb, Audio 4. But oh, that's reminding me a bit of Synchro. It's not the worst. Like, I really expected this to have more trouble than it has. Oh, there we go. That's lifted off there. So any like big sharp turns, like high speed turns or major turns, it's going to really throw this car off the track. Kind of like I think it was Audio 4 was just rolling if I turned. Corey, buddy, you're not going to be able to climb onto there. That's not for climbing. Obviously much harder to drive with a cat climbing across you. But we managed to keep it together. It's driving alright. After this jump, providing everything goes well, I'm going to reset regardless. And we're going to... So I just want to see how sharp a turn it loses it. It needs a bit more speed. It's about a maximum of 490 it was getting before. But essentially a sharp turn, yeah, that's the end of it there. And it rolls quite easy, and that's just going to ruin you. Honestly, like, it's still staying on the track, so that's not so bad. But I just want to see what sort of insane speed level it can get to before it just flies off the track. Because I've noticed a couple of cars eventually do, like the lowest ability ones, do just flip off the track if they go too fast down this straight section. It's holding on well at 1,000. Oh, that's the end of it there. About 1-1, and she's done. Just loses all signs of traction. It's not too bad though. Let's see. Between Iridium and Synchro, we have Metaloid. honestly, this does come down a lot to your opinion as well. You might think that Synchro was better on that one. You might think Iridium was worse. But from what I'm experiencing here, that's what I'm getting. Oh, that was hugely my fault. Entirely on me. Hello? Ah, it's because I boosted backwards. I was in reverse. That's what I get for looking at the cat instead of the TV. Oh, TV's not the word. This thing just grips here. Most cars would lose a bit of traction coming off there. I wonder what sort of speed it needs to actually lose the traction off that. It holds on quite well. That's not too bad. And there's the lightning. I just want to try that bump with some more speed. See how we go. There we go. That's the end of it. Oh, and it held on. That's not bad. Heard some awful things about this thing jumping. Yeah, it's quite terrible. That was entirely my fault. But anyway, Metaloid. That's actually one of the best. So far, it is the best car I have driven. It only gets outclassed on Cliffside and Cosmic out of the cars I've tried so far. And even then, it wasn't by too much. Like Cosmic, yeah, it's not ideal. Absolutely not ideal. But its performance on Sky and Ice was amazing.